By September 2017, there were more than 12 million people displaced in the East and Horn of Africa region, with over 4 million refugees and 8 million internally displaced persons. South Sudan and Somalia have generated the most displaced persons in the region. At least 80% are women and children. Refugees and internally displaced people have been compelled to flee their homes for similar reasons, such as armed conflict or persecution. In the East and Horn of Africa, there is a clear connection between the impact of natural disasters and ongoing conflict. In international law, however, there is a big gap for people who are displaced across borders as a consequence of natural disasters. So we have to look at these situations as having been caused by a multitude of factors. To find safety, refugees leave their countries and cross internationally recognized borders, whereas internally displaced people find safety inside their countries. While refugees are protected by a specific convention and status under international refugee law, internally displaced people remain under the protection of their government, even if that government is the reason for their displacement. As a result, internally displaced people are amongst the most vulnerable displaced persons in the world. Displaced people in the East and Horn of Africa region are mainly located in camps. However, an increasing number of internally displaced, returnees, and to a lesser extent refugees, are moving to towns and cities. If solutions are not addressed from the onset of displacement crises, we increase the risk of protracted, multiple and recurrent displacement. For instance, by September 2017, almost 900,000 Somalis were displaced in neighbouring countries in the region, and over 2 million children, women and men are displaced inside Somalia. The 2010 Interagency Standing Committee Framework on Durable Solutions for Internally Displaced Persons provides a starting point to determine the extent to which a durable solution has been achieved. It has two main components. First, when displaced people no longer have specific assistance or protection needs linked to their displacement. And second, when they can exercise their rights without discrimination resulting from their displacement. 3 durable solutions processes exist to support sustainable integration. First, we have voluntary return, which takes place when the displaced persons go back to their place of origin. Secondly, local integration, which refers to the permanent settlement of displaced persons in their place of refuge. And lastly, resettlement, when displaced persons start a new life somewhere other than their place of origin or refuge. These 3 options are processes. They are not the end goal in themselves. The goal is to achieve sustainable integration, whether locally, in their countries of origin, or in a third country. It is therefore essential to strengthen the capacity of national and local authorities as they play a key leadership and coordinating role in achieving durable solutions. These 3 processes should be underpinned by fundamental principles of voluntariness, safety and dignity. Voluntariness is guaranteed by the freedom of choice and providing refugees and internally displaced persons with accurate, up-to-date and comprehensive information necessary to take a decision. Safety includes the prohibition of forcible return for internally displaced or the principle of non-refoulement in refugee law. Dignity includes displaced persons being able to return, locally integrate or resettle at their own pace in a way that respects their rights, integrity and family unity. Despite the long duration of their displacement, only a few are currently able to access durable solutions processes. Voluntary return is hampered by obstacles, including the lack of safety, stability and peace. And full local integration is often blocked by policy restrictions. Refugee resettlement in third countries is also limited in numbers and very expensive. In 2016, this option was available to only 1% of the total number of refugees globally. Currently, governments in the East and Horn of Africa region, while maintaining an open-door policy to refugees, envisage shifting from an encampment approach to advancing the out-of-camp and local integration options. As people are displaced for an extended period of time, displacement must be viewed as a developmental challenge with humanitarian components. Displaced people do not live in isolation, And there are benefits and challenges for the hosting communities. These need to be carefully considered in solutions programming. Creating conditions conducive to durable solutions therefore requires collective action from political, humanitarian, development and peace-building actors. The main goal is to move away from care and maintenance towards recovery, self-reliance and resilience. When all actors are prepared to contribute to this goal before the onset of a displacement crisis, responses are more likely to be well-designed, coordinated and effective. To find out more about displacement and durable solutions in the East and Horn of Africa, you can visit us at www.regionaldss.org. Regional Durable Solutions Secretariat, Unlocking Protracted Displacement.